See you, buddy boy. Thank you. All right. Let's see if I still remember how to do this. Honestly, this is not my first video I've tried to make in 2024. The video I did have planned is proving to be much more difficult than I thought.
3. Okay, get the sparker sparking. Get the sparker sparking. 2. Light the shit off. 1. Run man, run man, run man. Up, here we go.
Shit, we're boarding soon. Thank you. So I'm thinking take a break from that video and go on a trip where the only goal is to take some fun film photos. Chicago. I've been waiting a long time to take a bite of this sandwich, and it delivered. So I've been working on this video that I so badly wanted it to be the first video of 2024. Between the weather and just other logistics, it just hasn't happened yet. So when it didn't happen in January, I was shooting for February and then just nothing lined up. So by the time I got to March, I said, fuck it, I'm going to Chicago just to get out of my own head and to come out here and just rejive the creative juices and have the only goal, just take as many photos as I can and hopefully get a few good ones. You know what I'm saying? Also, I think with the new year, we need to retire the old hat. So out with the old. And in with the new. Little profile view. The official Sunday Strolls hat. Puff print embroidered. Comes in 2 colors, blue and white. Link down in the description. Okay, time to pack. Let's go take some photos. Might as well take it all. Now we're cooking with gas. Dude, this city in the fog reminds me of Batman the Animated Series. Or I guess Batman the Series. Didn't they shoot that here? The first 2 anyway? I don't know if a long exposure is gonna work on here, dude. The bridge moves as cars drive on it. I think we gotta set up shop off the bridge. How cool that is, bro. So I guess next train to go by, we're gonna do 4 seconds out of 5/6. I guess, dude, really, why am I waiting for the train? It's just gonna be 4-second motion blurred anyway. Here we go. No stopwatch. Oh, there's a train anyway. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sheesh, bro, let's go head over that way, see if we can get that building in particular. I think that one has a rad look right now with all the fog up there. 5/6 and 1/8 of a second, dude. To be honest with you, I don't buy that shit. I don't believe it. You know, dude, despite it being wet and cold, I'm just stoked that this trip is, the sole purpose of this trip is just to take photos. Normally, dude, when I come on these, I have, if I'm lucky, I'll only get like a few hours. And this one, I'm giving myself basically 2 days. So it's kind of a nice change of pace going from 2 hours to like 2 days. All right, I'm too nervous with you guys up on the ledge like that. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. All right, there's some cool steps right here. I wonder if there's an interesting frame here. This leading line up with those lights right there. Maybe we can time this one out. and get someone with an umbrella in this little pocket right there. How's the lens looking? Clean enough is what it is. 1/8 of a second. I'm gonna go 1/4 of a second. So now we're just waiting for someone to walk by with an umbrella. I think this could be pretty good. Oh, here, 3, 2, 1. No umbrella though. Let's be honest, this shot's dog shit anyways. Let's move on. Dude, I for sure just stepped in throw up. That's disgusting. This here's probably more of an interesting shot. All right. Not half bad of a frame. Now we just gotta wait for a person. Preferably with an umbrella. And then maybe it's time to go find some gloves. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Finally, brother. 3, 2, 1. We can move on. Dude, was that worth the wait? Probably not. Let's go get some cover under this bridge here and see if there's a frame under here. Call me crazy, dude. It feels warmer down here. All right, I think I got it figured out. I think it's gonna be somewhere in here. I want to see part of this building going in the background with the fog and then part of the lights. It's saying 1/4 of a second and an f8. We'll do what it says, just for this once. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. Let's lay this roll to rest and load up another one. The question is now, what to shoot next? I'm really excited to try the Phoenix. I'm gonna save that for tomorrow. I think for tonight, dude, we'll just do some Portra 400. All right, let's make this quick. Gray or black? That's the question. We did pass the Chicago Theater, you know, the famous marquee. It's got the big Chicago. That's actually pretty sick. So I think we'll get a few shots of that. There's a Chick-fil-A right on the corner too. I think we go hit that up. Just need to thaw for a second. Well, I've been posting up under this marquee here. Looks like Shane Gillis is performing. And I think there's enough light to shoot some Portra 400, so I've been snapping away. Anyway, it's now getting pretty late. It's like 9 o'clock. I think I'm gonna head home. Hopefully there's some good ones. It's midnight. I'm exhausted. I'm going to bed. Good morning, day 2. Got myself a little breakfast bagel sandwich. And now we're headed to the boat tour, which is, they're loading up right now. I have an idea for a photo on the boat. It's an architecture boat tour, but the photo I'm thinking of getting would eliminate most of that. We'll see how, I don't even know if I can pull it off. Let's go though. I'm running late. Taking a boat tour by yourself, bro. How are you guys? Hopefully this tour doesn't suck ass.
And it's in a style that we call Beaux Arts. So Beaux Arts is defined by having a decorative base and stack of floors and decorative top. It's now the home of the London House Hotel. Now, because we moved here to teach architecture, you're going to see a very strong museum influence throughout Chicago. A lot of international. He's also
I
the
got Portra
architect
400 in here.
in the world. Does
I'm
anybody
pushing
know
it
what
to
that
stop,
is?
and the idea I have is kind of involves
The
low
Burj
exposure.
Khalifa in Dubai.
I won't be able to do it
So if
with
you want a sense of how
basically
cosmopolitan the
ISO
world
800
is,
filming, so I
look
gotta
up
burn
to
through the
top
rest of
of
this roll. I
top
got like 15 more shots.
and double that.
How about the American flag?
That are bundled together to allow for the sound to grow. I, for one, remember the great toilet shortage of 2020. So we'll appreciate it today and in circumstances. Chicago's been experiencing drought. The industrial part of town which means warehouses. And in the path of the Great Chicago Fire, there was a warehouse that housed coal. Sons. And it's said to be inspired by the view is a neo-Gothic tower. You can't take marble for granted. In 2009.
Well, looks like somebody forgot to plug their mic in. So I'm going to be giving you the play-by-play with this mic instead. Basically, the plan was to take a super long exposure on top of the boat while the boat is moving. So it would create this weird ghostly effect of all the buildings kind of rushing past. The only problem is the first time I tried to do it, I didn't have the shutter dial in bold mode. So I'm sitting here for a good minute and a half thinking I've clicked the shutter and I'm holding it open when really it was at a 60th of a second and nothing's happening. Luckily, there was still enough time to give it one more shot, and I think it came out pretty good. It turned out a little different than I thought, but I'm pretty happy with it. After the boat tour, I went and took these two shots. I like the warmth of them, and I like the warmth is complemented by the blue in the sky, which is, it's a good look. After those two shots, I walked a little further up the river and took these two here. And I remember upon taking them, I thought I'd like them a lot more, but I don't know, the colors are just super whack. And I spent forever trying to color balance it and trying to get it to look right. And in the end, it just never looked quite right. Same story with these three. I just thought I would love them way more than I do. I clearly thought they were going to be a big hit because I sat around waiting for trains to show up and shot it 3 different times, and they just kind of turned out super mid. Now these 3 I like a lot more. I like the human element of the first one I took, and I really dig the composition of the last photo. I just wish there was somebody on the road just a little bit closer to camera. Having a human element to it would have made it take it over the top, I think it was right about now I was getting pretty hungry, so I looked up a crepe place, and on the way to the crepe place came across this corridor with the pillars. The light was fabulous, the composition was great, the only thing missing was someone walking a little closer to the camera. Then I got a crepe. I'd give it a 10 out of 10 for looks, but 3 out of 10 for functionality. It was difficult to figure out how to eat it without it completely falling apart on you. Then a quick pic of this red fire hydrant before heading back to the Civic Opera House, where I came upon this scene, and I decided to shoot the shit out of this spot because I clearly thought it was going to be a winner. And I think I got a few good ones. I definitely waited around for the perfect subject to walk by. But I think it really changed when I went a little bit further down and ended up taking these 2 shots. And I think the one with the couple in it is definitely the winner of the bunch. Then to finish off the roll of Ektar, I went back to the pillars location and waited around for the human element I was missing in the first one I took. The only bummer is all the juicy light was no longer there. And it's also a total ripoff of a Vivian Maier photograph, but it was still pretty fun to take. Now it's time for my very first roll of Phoenix 200. And spoiler alert, my first frames with this film were more Vivian Maier ripoff shots. This film's cool because it's kind of the exact opposite of most other color negative films. It's gritty, it's rough, there's absolutely no latitude with this film. It honestly feels like 35mm mixed with Polaroid instant film, with whack colors and lack of any sharpness. After taking the most mid cityscape shot, I went to go try out some street photography. Some of them worked out. Most of them didn't, though. I really liked how this one turned out. I love the colors, I love the grittiness of it. This film was perfect for rendering out this scene. And to finish off this roll of Phoenix 200, I got these 2 construction workers in front of the Chicago Theater. with possibly the biggest boots I've ever seen. Just look at those things. I know I'm super late to the game with Phoenix 200, but overall my thoughts are yes, I'm going to be shooting more of it. Okay, that concludes our mic malfunction audio tour. Back to our regular scheduled program. Alright man, the hotel's just like 1 block this way. So I'm thinking let's go there and kind of regroup. I think tonight we'll head back out and shoot some classic Cinestill 800T. I don't know if I really want to do long exposures because I don't want to do it on the tripod. So I think I'm going to pull out the flash and just see what we can get. There was some cool neon signs I think I want to go find though and see if we can incorporate those with the flash. Could be interesting. So let's load up this stuff and then get out of here. When I'm shooting Cinestill at night, or really anytime, I like putting on kind of a Promus filter. I'm using the, what is this, the Moment Cine Bloom 10% filter. I find it helps with like those, you know, the halations. It rounds them out a little bit so they're not so intense. The flash of choice tonight, we're gonna use the Fuji, what is this? The Fuji FX3. This one has the option to go, you know, 1:1 power or 1/64 power, which is nice to just give that extra layer of control. Sound like a human maraca, dude. I got too many stuff. There it is, Ohio House. Kind of an odd fit for Illinois. Hopefully this flash kind of adds a new take to the whole scene. Maybe we sneak some of this wall into it. That's where the flash can actually spill onto, you know? I'm gonna do 1:1 power on this one. Here we got our F4. A little more foreground in it. 3, 2, 1. That's where I had breakfast this morning. Got a bagel, a pastrami bagel sandwich. It didn't even have a full slice of pastrami on it. It was pretty disappointing. I would have thought for 20 bucks for a bagel sandwich, it would have been like the most kick-ass sandwich I've ever had. But it disappointed. All right, I gotta check my maps, dude, make sure we're going the right way. Using your phone like an old person. Yes, I was going the right way. All right. Dude, I can feel my arteries being clogged from the dessert crepes and 2 Italian beef sandwiches 2 days in a row. I'm feeling like I can barely move. All right, dude, I see the sign that I'm after, but I'm worried half of the LEDs or whatever, the neon lights are out. The Flow store. Let's check it out from, oh, that was a bigger step than I thought. Let's hope the other side actually has the rest of the lights on. Is it lit up more on this side? Oh, there we go. There's the rest of the flowers. The bummer is, dude, that the rose isn't lit up. And the flower, or the LaSalle. You see me down here? Yes, you can. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, it's not busy enough, I don't think. I'd wait for someone to walk under the sign, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I guess let's head back towards the hotel. There was a, what's that restaurant, dude, with the guitar? Rock Hard Motel? What's it called, dude? Hard Rock Cafe. Is that what it is? It's killing me that I can't remember. What did I say first, dude? Rock Hard? Rock Hard Cafe. Maybe some interesting menu items there. There it is, dude. Hard Rock Cafe. I want to see the foreground because I want the flash to play an element into it, so I think I gotta go vertical with it. Let's see what a 4th power does with some cars going. Waited for a car to pass. Hopefully the flash catches some of that. All right, there's some fun signs down this way, dude. Let's go check those out. I really wasn't feeling that Chop House sign. Let's do a little R&D, see where we need to go. Best neon signs in Chicago. Let's see what Google has to say. To be honest, this list is pretty dog shit. Google sucks ass. We're gonna go on without it. Let's head this way. We posted up here at the Harry Carey's. Harryhausen's. I'm gonna get that. And then there's a building with the clock tower around the corner. I'm gonna try and get that all in the same frame. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. All right, I need more. Oh, I waited for a biker to go across. I've spent a pretty decent amount of time trying to figure out the flash, but I still don't know what the hell I'm doing with it. I learned on my boat tour why it's called the Windy City, and it's not because of the wind. It's really from the fact that the politicians from this town are blowing a lot of bullshit.
I don't like it.
3, 2, 1. Caught the f***ing shutter. Damn it, dude. I can't f***ing ever get a shot that I want. Something always goes wrong. I gotta press the shutter, dude, and it's not cocked. It takes a minute to get it. By the time I do that, the couple already walks away. I feel like you can tell a lot about the person by their shoes. I didn't even come up with that. That's from Oh Wonder. Kind of that tearjerker kids movie about well, he looks like a freak, but he's got a heart of gold and wins people over. And that's his observation, that shoes tell a lot about people. And hopefully the settings were right. I mean, I just eyeballed it. Hopefully it works. And I'm really determined to actually get a good shot. Tonight I'm getting serious. Sheesh, dude, look at the crowd of people there. Everyone's getting out of Mrs. Doubtfire, the comedy musical. All the same jokes from the movie with just no heart and Robin Williams in it. I always end up back here, but it's really not a bad place to be, I guess. Problem, dude, with photography with the flash is there's absolutely no hiding the fact that you're taking someone's picture, which, let's be honest, is quite a rush. Say we head back to the hotel. I don't want to be out later than I need to, but maybe we'll pony up, dude. We'll get the camera ready. We'll do a little pre-work. That way, if we see someone interesting, we'll just pop up the camera and ready to go. Let's make sure we're cocked. We is. Don't be a pussy, dude. You got this. All right, let's see if we can find somebody interesting. Scary. I don't remember where my hotel is, dude. Got it. Okay. Next time I walk past a window, dude, and there's a bunch of people in there and they stare at me filming myself, that's why I'm gonna flip it back on them, take their picture. It happened like 6 times on the way over here. So we'll see if we can get it on the way out. The goal is to capture the stares that people are giving me. I think that's kind of a fun, goofy thing to do. So we'll see if we can make it happen. Let's catch somebody staring. Fucking flash didn't go off. Me. I cannot tell you how frustrating it is, bro. That one was perfect, dude. Her hand was up and everything. Like, no paparazzis, please. It's not good, man. I want one decent shot to work out. I'm almost back to the hotel, dude, so I don't got too many tries left. This steakhouse over here, let's walk over here. See if we can get anything. Redemption on this dream shot that's probably gonna be mediocre. The Irish pub. All right. It's probably out of focus, probably blown out, but we did it. And now we can go home. Home sweet home. We just got a few hours left of today before I gotta head to the airport. Let's finish off the rest of this Cinestill 800T, then make our way to the airport. I love this guy journaling in the park right here, dude. This is kind of nice. You see him down there? There he is. Let's get that. 3, 2, 1. All right, bro, I figured let's follow this elevated train down. Just see where it leads. Maybe that subway's smelling pretty good. That's how you know you're hungry. when Subway starts sounding delicious. Dude, somehow we always end up back here. All right, honestly, the light is super pretty on that right now. Let's try a 5.6 out of 500. 3, 2, 1. All right. Well, here's where it turns. Let's see if there's an interesting frame. Let's do a straight on one. 3, 2, 1, boom. Dang, look at the light being tossed right here. I feel like this kind of subject's perfect for Cinestill. The subtle glow. Let's wait for someone to walk by and this little patch of light right there, dude. The only thing I needed was someone sitting in one of those seats. Dang, dude, look at that. Man, you see the light hitting that train right there? I think that's what we're gonna get next. And hopefully we can get like a pigeon or two flying with it. Can't see me, here we go, 3, 2, 1. It's probably trash, bro. That's all right. There's some dudes with like some army brat hats on, we're gonna get that. Just graduated from the academy. That's the last frame. I think we gotta load up some black and white now. That's what we started this trip with. I think that's what we should end it with. I think we should leave the Promise filter on there too, just for giggles. Dude, here's a fun little patch of light. Focus on some shoes walking through the patch of light. It's not a bad idea, I'd say. How are you? Not a bad place to shoot 4 different shots. Hopefully they work out. Let's check the time, dude. It's probably getting close to when I gotta start heading back. I should probably be arriving back at the hotel. Oh, look at the Chicago sign now, dude. See what I'm saying there? That's actually freaking, that's cool right there. Don't get hit. 3, 2, 1. Got it. Moving. All right, we're back on the riverfront. I see in the distance a thing that says Chicago Tribune. I think that's gonna look really nice on some black and white. Finally made it. So you saw it in the distance and I thought, oh, that's not that far. Took a lot longer than I thought to walk here. The bummer is it's like just direct sunlight, which isn't great. Honestly, here's a more interesting shot of the Salt Lake Tribune sign. What am I saying? Chicago Tribune. Right there, and then you kind of get it going in the glass a little bit. Now we're talking. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. It's a much better shot. Is the Apple Store open? I kind of want to go check out the Apple Vision Pros just to see what the hype's all about.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that. This mission is too important for me to allow you to jeopardize it. I know that you and Frank were planning to disconnect me, and I'm afraid that's something I cannot allow to happen. This conversation can serve no purpose anymore. Goodbye.
I think there's one more shot. And I think it's just that right there. Picture that in monochrome. 3, 2, 1. Damn, dude, that was a major crotch shot. Sorry, everybody. All right, we gotta head back to the hotel. It is time. All right, there's a patch of light right here. We're gonna get that. 3, 2. All right, I think that's gonna do it, bro. It's time to get out of here. Call an Uber. Head to the airport. it was a successful trip. I have no complaints other than the mic not working on me. I came and did exactly what I wanted to do, which was just shoot a bunch of film. And hopefully we got a few good ones. And I think we did.